Sake production can be highly automated. Factories use precise sensors and massive stainless steel tanks to output thousands of liters with minimal human intervention. But achieving a balance of gorgeous aroma and concentrated umami relies on something less quantifiable: human sensibility and manual operation. Look at the Kawanakajima Genbu series, produced by Shusen-Kurano, the longest-running brewery in the Shinshu region. Its transparent body and distinct muskmelon aroma are the results of a brewing philosophy that prioritizes human perception over mechanical efficiency. The roots of this philosophy go back deep into Japanese history. The family business was founded in 1540, actively operating on this land before the historic Battles of Kawanakajima erupted during the Sengoku period. This diagram illustrates a pivotal shift in their history. In 1765, the brewery introduced 12 enormous 2,700-liter wooden vats. This investment allowed them to shift their operations from year-round brewing to kanzukuri, a specialized system concentrating production strictly during the cold winter months. Surviving for nearly 5 centuries requires constant evolution. A historic lineage alone cannot sustain a brewery when external forces require the entire facility to be reimagined. In the 1990s, the upcoming Nagano Winter Olympics brought sweeping infrastructure changes to the region, including new road construction slated directly through the brewery's historic estate. The old storehouse, which had been in continuous use since that major expansion in 1765, stood in the path of the development. It had to be completely dismantled. By 1997, the physical shell of the brewery was replaced. A brand new storehouse was completed on the property, equipped with a state-of-the-art brewing environment. When a centuries-old physical structure is traded for modern manufacturing lines, a brewery faces a serious dilemma. How do you prevent the traditional character of the sake from disappearing along with the wooden beams? Shusen-Kurano's answer is that the soul of the brew never lived in the architecture. It lives in the hands and the heightened senses of the people steering the modern machinery. That human element was reinforced in the year 2000, when Mariko Chino stepped into the role of the 18th generation Toji, or master brewer. She brought with her a rigorous academic foundation. Having studied microbiology and contemporary brewing theory at the Tokyo University of Agriculture, she understood the complex biological mechanisms at work inside the mash. She then spent 8 years in a hands-on apprenticeship under the previous master brewer, learning the instinctual, tactile craft of traditional sake production. Her brewing philosophy merges these two educations. Knowing that machinery cannot adapt to microscopic variables, she uses modern science to guide delicate microbial reactions, while insisting her brewers listen with their hearts and feel the temperature changes with their skin. Balancing university microbiology with ancient artisan intuition allows her to craft a highly specific profile, a sake that achieves both a floral aroma and a deep, concentrated umami for the modern palate. The raw foundation for that flavor profile begins under the ground. The brewery draws its water from an on-site well that has been flowing for over 460 years, tapping an aquifer fed by 2 major river systems. The first source is the Sai River, bringing crisp, cold water down from its origins high up in the northern Alps. The second source is the Chikuma River. The geological confluence of these distant water systems imparts a crystalline umami and a smooth texture. To honor these local ingredients, the brewers rely on precise manual labor. This is most evident in the Kawanakajima Junmai Nigori sake, a cloudy sake that alone accounts for roughly 30% of the brewery's total shipping volume. Rather than relying on industrial presses, they use a specialized, gentle hand-straining technique to filter the mash, which produces the Nigori's signature silky mouthfeel. Beyond physical techniques, the brewery adapts its production calendar to prioritize freshness, employing what they call an extended brewing window. This chart breaks down the timeline. While a standard seasonal brewery operates within a short window during the coldest months, Shusen-Kurano sets its active brewing operations to last approximately twice as long. By rejecting industrial shortcuts and deliberately extending their timeline, they ensure a stable, year-round supply of unfiltered sake that retains the vibrant profile of a newly pressed brew. That meticulous internal craftsmanship eventually extends beyond the walls of the storehouse and into the surrounding Kawanakajima agricultural ecosystem. The brewery actively spearheads a project to reclaim abandoned, fallow fields in the area, specifically dedicating them to sake rice cultivation. By acting as a community network and guaranteeing the purchase of the entire rice harvest, Shusen-Kurano provides direct financial stability to local full-time agriculturalists. They take these locally sourced ingredients and develop products tailored to modern lifestyles, like the creamy, silky white, designed to be served on the rocks, and fuwarin, a sparkling sake with secondary and bottle fermentation. They contrast these modern variations with historical preservation, maintaining a vintage series that features rare Daiginjo stocks from 1987 and 1997, offering a mellow complexity that only decades of resting can achieve. Despite their agricultural footprint and diverse lineup of products, the core brewing operations are executed by a highly limited, elite team of roughly 4 people. It requires immense focus, meticulous supervision, and physical energy from this tiny group to maintain strict quality standards across the extended season. Through the synthesis of microbiology, sustainable farming, and an unbroken lineage of artisan intuition, Shusen-Kurano maintains a 480-year legacy that remains active and relevant in every glass.